Hey friends, so my kids are just getting home and we are getting ready to go to the ball field here shortly, but I wanted to show you guys how far this painting we started this morning has come. So I added some hay and then I'm going to work on the leaves while I talk to you. Let me grab my list. Sorry, I had a list of stuff and I set it down somewhere. Shoot. Okay, well, I guess the first thing we're going to talk about, hi Ginger, is we're going to talk bonuses. Because I had several of you message me and you were confused about the bonuses. You said, I signed up 2 days ago. Hello, Mona. Do I still get the bonuses for today? Hi, Mary. Okay, so here's the deal. If you signed up this week, you get the bonuses every day forward from when you signed up. If you signed up, if you were already a member, the only bonus you don't get are the templates. So you get everything else being a member. So for example, let's say someone signed up yesterday. They get yesterday's bonuses, today's bonuses, and I might have some bonuses for tomorrow. They'll get those too. But if they wait till the last day to sign up, they only get the last day's bonuses. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So you're not punished for signing up early. You are only rewarded that way. But if you do sign up later, you get less in bonuses. So I hope that's clear as mud. For my people who've been with me for a while, you will get day 2, 3, and 4. You'll get all 3 of those bonuses. So I hope that's helpful. I had someone message me earlier. Hello, Lisa. And she said that someone sent her to me because she has a trimmer. And I thought that we could talk about that for just a minute. I have a trimmer too. So a lot of times when I'm painting, you will see my hand shaking terribly. And it's one of those things that in the beginning, I used to think, gosh, I don't want to go live because my hand is really shaking today. And it was embarrassing to me. And then I had a sweet lady come up to me in March. And she was in tears and she said to me, I have a trimmer too. How do you paint with a trimmer? And it was at that moment that I kind of realized, like, if I don't tell you guys, then you may have something that's holding you back that you think keeps you from painting, and it really won't. You just have to change your mindset about it. So, yes, many times you will see me painting and my hands are shaking very terribly, and that's just because I have a trimmer. And I love to paint so much that I decided not to let it get to me and to just keep painting. So if you have some reason that you think there's no way that you could paint because of XYZ, whatever that reason could be, think again, friends, because honestly, if I can do it, you can do it. Hey, bud. No, I didn't say it, baby. So I'm just shaping these leaves. I think I'm going to shape these a little bit different. Yeah, I think I like that better. So I painted these. I started them this morning. And I am just painting over them now. So this morning on the live, we did the pumpkins. This afternoon, while I was waiting for something, I can't even remember now what, I did the hay, if you can see that. And then, so now I'm just coming back and I'm working on these leaves. I'm trying to make, I want some kind of fat leaves. So I'm just working on these, but I'm here to answer any of your questions. But in regards to the bonuses, I just wanted to be clear that if you signed up on Monday, you still get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday bonuses. I'm not going to not let you have those because you signed up early. I actually took a course one time and it was a really high dollar course, where she only gave the bonuses to you based on the day that you signed up. And what was funny was I signed up on the first day and she had no early bird bonuses, but she had bonuses every other day, and she wouldn't give them to the people who had already signed up. And I thought, man, that's really that leaves a bad taste in your mouth. So I just wanted to let you all know that you will get those. And some of you that are in the membership, and you have been in the membership for a while now, y'all are getting day 2, 3, and 4 bonuses. So you're not even at the higher price point, and you still get the bonuses. So I hope that makes you guys super happy. Oh, let's see. These are going to be so pretty. Can y'all see this? Let me show y'all again. And that's going to be so pretty. I usually do more whimsical colors, but with all things fall, I'm using all the fall colors. Hey, buddy, do you have homework?
Do you have any line paper?
Line paper. Go ask Kinsley. You should have some in your notebook. You don't have any?
We need that paper, she says.
Oh, go look under my bed in the bin.
Or want me to ask Kinsley?
You can. I don't know if she has any or not. Hey, friends, if y'all have questions when you jump on, just holler. I'm reshaping these a little bit from the way I drew them this morning. This leaf got a little bit big. All right, now I'm going to take and I'm going to add a little bit of white in another bucket or bin, whatever you want to call this little thing here. And I'm going to dip in there. And before this is dry, I'm going to do some white on here. Kind of blend it. Go back into the darker. Who's ready to start painting Christmas stuff already? I'm kind of getting there already. I've been painting fall now for a hot minute, and I'm starting to think Christmas. Anybody else? Hello, Christy. Christy, you need to get to work. Am I supposed to tell you that? We are just painting. If you have joined the private membership and you have not joined our private community, message me and I will send you the link. I had someone that was trying to get into the members vault today and she couldn't figure it out, so I sent her a video on how to do that. Oh, Lisa, you are. Show us what you're working on, babe. Is this canvas or wood? Rachel, I very rarely paint on canvas. I normally paint on wood. Normally, I don't know if you're new here, but this is what I usually do, wooden door hangers. And this is our September project. And so anyone who joins us this week will also get access to this. And then the new project rolls out in October. But today, I'm painting on a palette. So yes. How do you send a picture? I think you have to wait, Lisa. I didn't think about that when I asked you, until after the live, and then you can put a picture in the comments. It seems like we had that problem a couple weeks ago. as I'm just adding some texture to the leaves. Just added some white to my green. When it comes to blending and shading and all of that, oh, okay, thank you. Yes, I'm just painting on a palette. But when it comes to like blending and shading, I instead of purchasing a whole bunch of different paint bottles, I like to just add to whatever color I start with. So for example, with this green, I started with, hold on, let me do this and I'll grab that color. I started with light avocado. So my shading and adding dimension is being done with just adding some white to it. That way I don't have to worry about the colors not having the same undertones. I know they're gonna match. Okay, now I'm gonna go straight into the green. Bring a little bit of that green back up. Yes, you may. Just one, baby, because you just had pretzel. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one right here. What's everybody got going on? What's on your craft table? Do you have a craft table? If you don't have a craft table, do you craft at your dining room table or in your garage? Where do you craft? I know, Lisa. It's crazy to me that it's only 3 months away. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, so I know I told y'all about, did you make this palette or buy it pre-made? Rachel, I bought this one pre-made. Normally I make my palettes and I use a Brad nailer, a Ryobi Brad nailer to make mine. But I went to Amish country with Lisa Burkhart. She's one of our members this summer, and we went to this sign making place. They had all of their palettes and wooden craft stuff. It was all like half off, and it was already at wholesale prices. So it was a no-brainer. Like, let me show y'all how much I spent for this palette. I mean, I'm gonna have to turn it over and see what the sticker says. $5. So I spent $2.50 on this palette. Isn't that crazy? And it was already white, so I didn't have to paint it to start off with. Isn't that awesome? I love it when I find a crafty deal. All right, I covered up my leaf from earlier, so I'm gonna have to redo it. What time is it? 4:42. Palettes are not hard to make though. They're really not, and they're pretty inexpensive to make. If that's something that in the members group y'all want me to show you how to do, I'd be happy to do that. Because I've made several. Y'all just have to remember to ask me. That can be one of our workshops one month. So we can do a palette. You do need tools. I mean, I guess you could do it with just a hammer. It goes really quickly though if you have a brad nailer. I'll switch to an angle brush real quick because it was easier to do these leaves. Oh, I was telling y'all, bonuses. Did y'all see today's bonuses? They were all about Christmas. Lisa, did you see those? I was so excited. So I've got a bunch of artsy friends, and they are just amazing at all kinds of stuff. Hi, Kathy. But I asked them if they would like to offer a bonus to any of my members, and they said yes, which I was super excited about. Hi, are you feeling better, sweetheart? And so they did, and so I don't have the picture printed of one of them, but we're doing this super cute ornament workshop. You see that? These little ornaments. So that's going to be, I'm not sure, she hasn't given me the date yet, but it'll be October or November, and that will be inside our membership. And then the other one is glass art. My friend Cindy Manley over at Art Shattered, she does glass resin art. So like you can paint your canvas, and then you put glass on it, and then you pour resin over the top of it, and it is stunning. And she is doing a Christmas tree workshop for us, and that'll be in October, November too. We didn't get exact dates yet, just because it's a busy time for all crafters. Just adding some details. Now, I want you to notice I have not added my lines for my pumpkin yet, and there's a reason. My door hanger for the month of October. We are doing, Lisa, do you really want to know? I'm so excited. We're doing a mason jar. And what I love about the mason jar is I can do a front and a back. So what I thought about doing, we're going to for sure do the tutorial on the fall mason jar, but I thought about also doing a Christmas one so that those of you who are just getting started can cut one piece of wood, but you could paint it twice. So that is going to be super exciting. I hope that you're excited about that, because I know I am. My kids are in there giggling. I don't know what they're giggling about. I hope that that sounds fun to you. I'm just painting some little curlicues. Now, tomorrow it will make more sense to you why I'm painting on a palette today. There's a reason, and it has something to do with the membership, but I don't want to tell you just yet. I want to wait and show you guys. But I'm going to start working on it tomorrow, and then hopefully finish it up on Friday. So this is just the beginning. I'm just adding. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. I started it this morning during a live, and then I didn't show this on video, but I added some hay this afternoon. And now I'm going back and I'm adding some of the details that I couldn't do while I was live earlier because it was wet. So this one though, I am doing something special with it for all of our new members. So stay tuned over the next couple of days. The membership closes officially on tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night, Thursday night. Thank you. We will be painting pumpkins similar to this in October on our door hanger, on our mason jar. So I hope that those of you who are painting with us are excited about the pumpkins. How many of you love to paint pumpkins, and how many of you pumpkins scare you? know what those kids are doing. They're supposed to be doing their homework. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of brown to my green. You know, I told y'all earlier that I added white to the green to do some accents on the leaves. Now I'm adding some brown to the green. And I'm just going to go like this. My leaves. I love pumpkins too. My kids have been asking me to buy pumpkins to carve, but I don't want to buy them and them go bad already. So I haven't bought them yet. Fall is your favorite season. Who else feels like we may not get fall this year? That like we're gonna go straight to winter? Anybody else feel like that? It's still too hot, yep. Okay, so I messed up right here, but in order to fix my mistake with acrylic paint, I have to let it dry, and then I can paint over it. So I'm going to step away from that area, and I think I'll work on the stems a little bit more. Kids are doing. So in the 80s to the 90s in southern Missouri. Girl, I feel for you. It's hitting the 80s in the evenings, in the afternoons here, but thankfully it's a little bit cooler during the day, especially in the morning. In the morning it's been cooler, which has been amazing. We have football practice tonight, and I was not going to go because I've got some work to do tonight, but I forgot. My daughter has, it's funny, she gets more excited about football practice sometimes than my son, because she has friends that are there, and so I forgot that she wanted to go. I was going to send my son with a friend tonight, and then I remembered her friend Josie is going to be there, so I guess I'm going to go. Well, that's good, Nikki. Let's see. Okay, that's almost dry, so I'm going to go back over this. 65 to 75 for the last people. That's awesome. Yeah, that's some good weather right there. I can get on board with 65 to 75. Okay, I'm going back into my white and my green, and I'm going to lighten this back up. I must have some brown in my brush, because it's still showing a little bit of brown. Hey guys, here's a tip for you. If you are trying to cover up a darker color with the light, and your light color is not straight white, add white to whatever color that is. So like my green was lighter than my brown, so I wanted to, my first layer down here is going to be white, or is going to have white in it, not all white, but the white will just help it cover. Tiffany, I've never been to New York. I've never been. Well, I take that back. My sister got married, but I flew in for the wedding and then flew out within like a day and a half. And so I didn't really get to experience New York. But my daughter and I keep telling her that when she graduates high school, that we're going to take a girls' trip to New York City. We might have to wait till the fall, though, so it's nice weather. What is it like in the summertime? Is it nice in the summertime, too? I need more green. Y'all know what I'm ready for? I'm ready for chilly weather. Anybody else base their food around what the season is? Can y'all hear that? 6 hours away. Can y'all hear that, the bird? I can hear all of them, but can y'all hear the one that's singing? Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw last month, or I guess it's been almost 2 months now. I did a live with the bird on my shoulder. That's JJ. He's one of our new babies. And he loves to sit with me in the mornings. Oh, yes. Love that movie, Nikki. Most summers you get rain. Gotcha. We lived in Jacksonville, Florida, in St. Augustine area, actually, for a few years. And it rained every afternoon around 3 o'clock, it felt like. I mean, maybe not every, but pretty much. You could expect rain around 3 o'clock each day. I mean, it was nice, don't get me wrong. Because it would get so hot, it would cool it down. Alright, so those of you that are on, did y'all see the bonuses today? I want to know. Who saw the bonuses today? And who's excited about doing the ghost? That to me is like one of the easiest and the most fun projects we've ever done in the paint party. Okay, I think that I'm probably about tapped out of what I can do until that dries. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That one's stiff. Yeah. You want to go to New York when it's decorated for Christmas. Oh, that's when I want to go. Kim, you want to meet me there? Nikki, so I lived in Texas for the first 19 years of my life. And dude, it was brutal. Like the humidity was, you're right, it's unbearable. I remember I never wore makeup there because like you'd walk outside and it would just melt off of your face. But yeah, it was brutal. My family still lives there. Go to Niagara Falls, you'll get to see all the pretty colors and the falls. So Tiffany, I went on a trip last month to a conference in Canada, and we took a girls trip to the falls and we ziplined. Me too. But we ziplined across the falls, a whole group of us, and it was awesome. It was awesome. But I've never seen New York in the fall. I'm just not feeling the veins on this leaf today. Y'all ever have that painting that you're working on and you just keep like, nah, I don't like that, and you paint it over, and then, nah, I don't like that. I'm having that issue today. think I don't have a clear picture in my brain of what I want it to look like. Because I just decided this morning, you know what? I want to paint some pumpkins. And put them on a palette for decoration. I think this is actually going to go on my front porch. I saw Tamara's videos. Yes, Tiffany, I was in there. We went together and it was awesome. It was awesome. Last year I had gone with my friend Gretchen on our way back from Canada. We had ridden to that same conference together. That's actually when I met Tamara. And when we were headed back from that conference last year, she asked me if I had been to Niagara Falls, and I said no, and she goes, girl, let's go. And so that morning, funny story, Tamara left for the airport like before we ever got up that morning. Her flight was super duper early, and there was a safe in our hotel room, and we had put our passports. We'd all put our passports in the safe because, you know, you're in a hotel and you don't want it to disappear, and there were 4 of us, and so Tamara forgot to grab her passport before she left for the airport. So she calls us that morning and she's like, oh my gosh, can someone please bring me my passport? I can't get through security and get through customs. And so my friend Gretchen and I, like, we threw our clothes on, we pulled our suitcases like 6 blocks to where I had my car parked, and we hauled butt to the airport to get Tamara her passport. And so we were on our way back, and I mean, like, no makeup, hair wasn't fixed, nothing. And when Gretchen said, you want to go to the falls? And I'm like, I know we're going to be taking pictures, so I don't really want to go to the falls looking like this. So in the back of my van, I have a plug. And so I actually pulled out, I have a really small flattening iron. Actually pulled out my flattening iron, put my makeup on, and did my hair in the back of my van. We pulled over into this parking lot of some motel right there by the falls, and got dressed so that we could make sure we could take selfies at the falls. It was pretty funny. We had a blast though. Alright friends, it's time for me to go give these kids some food before football practice, but I'm going to come back tomorrow and work on this some more. I wanted to see if there was anything else. I think that's it. Oh yeah, is that pretty funny? Yeah, it was funny. Hi Melissa, I'm about to jump off. It's just on painting this a little bit more, but I will be back tomorrow to paint some more. And guys, if y'all have questions, just ask. I am happy to answer them. I'll be in and out tonight, but I will be back tomorrow. My kids have dentist appointments first thing in the morning, so it will be a little bit later whenever I hop on tomorrow. So I won't be sleeping in. Don't think that's why I'm not on. It's just because my kiddos have dentist appointments. All right, friends. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I will talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.